To the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop, here with another review. This time, we're still doing Wes's Faves picks for the month, thank you, for the month of November. And this time I'm gonna introduce a film to the A-List Review that is one of the most famous films of all time, I would say. It is Star Wars Episode 4, if you go chronologically in the order of the story. It's the first one that came out. I'm sure you guys know about the Star Wars stuff, so I thought I would start with Episode 4, since that's where the whole movie film industry began. Not the film industry, but for the Star Wars it did. The Star Wars saga began with this film. There we go. It's hard to explain unless you're a Star Wars geek like me, so just sit back and watch, baby, while I rattle it off. Alright, Star Wars, A New Hope, which came out in 1977, believe it or not. I saw the, I was fortunate enough to see the 97 re-release, so that was fun, of all three films. In the theater, I should say. And I've heard they're going to release them all in 3D, so I'll definitely go and see them all in 3D, too. I know I'm a nerd. What can you do? Star Wars, A New Hope. In a rescue mission, Luke Skywalker, played by Mark Hamill. God, I feel like I'm teaching this to, like, 5-year-olds, but I hope everyone who's watching this has seen this movie. Otherwise, get out. And his Jedi friend, who is mentoring him, Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by Alec Guinness. If you don't know what the Jedi is, look it up on Wikipedia. Okay. They try to save Princess Leia, played by Carrie Fisher, from the evil villain, Darth Vader. Played by, well, he's voiced by James Earl Jones, but the guy in the suit is David Prowse. Yes, hope you knew that one too. Other cast includes Harrison Ford as Han Solo, who is a smuggler and the pilot of the Millennium Falcon. Peter Cushing plays Grand Moff Tarkin, or as I call him, Grand Moff Big Nose, who's one of the villains. He's sort of like Vader's. He doesn't really control Vader, I guess. Maybe kind of. I don't know. He's one of the big deals in the Empire. The bad guys, in case you're not Star Wars savvy, like me. Anthony Daniels plays C-3PO, the robot. The golden robot, in case you don't know. Kenny Baker plays R2-D2, the little short robot that beeps. Peter Mayhew plays Chewbacca. I hope you know who Chewbacca is, people. He is a Wookiee. All in all, I thought this was an epic film. You know, and as I said before, it's the first released of 6 films. The original 3 I like a lot better than the newer 3. Please, God. But, you know, what can you do? We asked for it. We got it. We received it, you know. We asked, we shall receive, right? So, you know, the film started the phenomenon that is Star Wars. This film is the first, you know, piece of the whole series, and it's just wonderful. It's a great experience to check it out. Definitely, if you're gonna try to get into the Star Wars films, start with this one. Don't go from 1 to 6 because everything might not link together. It's better to watch it the original way, 4 to 6, and then 1 to 3. That's just my opinion. You know, this movie is a masterpiece. Really, it is. It has great action, great drama, some comedy. You know. Great characters. You know, you meet a lot of different characters, and you know, it takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, for God's sake. Come on. So you're gonna get a lot of different characters that you haven't seen before. You know, it has a great story, and you know, for its time, it has great special effects. You know, back then, no one ever saw effects like this, so it was really cool, you know. I think the cast is wonderful. You know, a lot of these people were never in like another mainstream hit movie after this, and that's all they'll ever be known for is being Chewbacca, or you know what I mean? But Well, he doesn't really have much of a role, but you know what I mean. Some of these people, that's what they're known for the rest of their life. Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. She's been into some other stuff, but that's what she's known for. The only, as in the Family Guy episode where Peter says, I'm Han Solo, the only guy to ever get another movie role out of this, or whatever he says, out of this, the only one to survive this series. I don't know. And of course, Darth Vader. You gotta go with Vader. Vader is gotta be one, if not the greatest villain of all time. You know, great character. There's not much you can get better than Darth Vader. At least if you haven't heard of Star Wars, I'm sure you've heard of at least Darth Vader. So, if you haven't heard of Star Wars, you must be living under a rock, or you're like, that geeky stuff. So, whatever. Screw you. You know, Star Wars, the original 3, and A New Hope I've seen so many times, but, you know, I never get tired of it. It's like, if someone says, let's watch Star Wars, I'm like, alright, I'm down. Or if I'm clicking and it's on one of those marathons, like it was on this past weekend for Thanksgiving. I didn't get a chance to see it because I've been working all weekend. Bastards. Slave drivers. Anyway, you know, it's alright because I get money. I don't get money for doing this, so I might as well make it somewhere else where I can, right? I'll never get tired of watching the first 3 films, and this one, you know, I can watch it over and over again. And those are movies that are great, you know, movies that you don't mind sitting through over and over. So, therefore, the A-List gives the film Star Wars: A New Hope the rating of A-List approved. It gets the A-List seal of approval. So, until the next review, peeps, till then, troop